came to my desk the other day and I happened to notice that my lamp was disconnected, and I had a thought. The thought was that that's how COVID has made many of us feel over the last 18 months, disconnected. With lockdown and social distancing, we've felt disconnected from family and friends. And yes, disconnected from church. I know that we've done our very best with Zoom, with YouTube, with live streaming, but it's left us feeling disconnected. There are some people connected to Westlake that we've hardly seen in nearly 18 months. And if I'm honest, over the summer I felt disconnected. So many people were travelling and away on holiday that I just felt acutely that I was disconnected. Now, there's a tragedy there, because you might know that one of the most common phrases in the New Testament is one another. You can probably write them off like I can. Pray for one another, build one another up, encourage one another, love one another, and it goes on and on and on. And do you know what that tells me? It tells me that we really do need one another. As a church, we need you, but also you need us. And for all of those one another's to happen, we need to be connected. And when we're connected, the power of God flows in us and through us to each other. And that's why I'm going to make an appeal to everyone connected with Westlake to get reconnected to Westlake. This Sunday, we restart worship services in our church building at 5 o'clock. And I want to invite you to be there, to get reconnected. All of our ministries are beginning again in September, so we have this opportunity to reconnect. Now, I just need to give you some information about that reconnecting, because, of course, we're still living under COVID regulations. It would help us a great deal for worship on Sundays if you could possibly register to come and check in using the Church Centre app. That helps us with knowing who's there, keeping a record. Now, if you can't do that, that's okay, because we can register you when you come. But if you can, it would help us a great deal if you would do that. Secondly, you need to bring a mask. We still need to wear masks inside. And thirdly, and this is a sensitive subject, I want to talk to you about vaccination. Some of us are vaccinated and others aren't. And as a church leadership, we're trying to balance two things. First of all, it's very clear that a mark of the kingdom of God is hospitality, openness. And so the worship of God's people should be open to as many people as possible. And we want to honour that side of the equation. On the other hand, we're called to love our neighbours. And we're also called to put the needs of others before our own. And that's the other side of that equation, that balance. And so here's the conclusion we've come to. We know it's not perfect, but we think it's the best for the most amount of people. What we're asking is, if you're double vaccinated or if you have recovered from COVID, then come along, there is no problem. If for any reason you haven't been vaccinated, what we're going to ask you to do is, there are still free COVID tests that can be obtained at the pharmacy. And we would simply ask you, on your honour, to take one of those tests before you come and join us, either in worship on Sundays or to one of the ministries that you attend. And that way, hopefully, we can welcome everyone and yet create a safe and comfortable environment for everyone. So, to round off, let's get reconnected, and let's start that this Sunday by joining us for worship at Westlake Live at 5 p.m. in our church building. Any questions? Send me an email. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday.